Welcome back to 3 Dope Dash, your homeboy Fred Freedom, my homeboy Randall, my homeboy Chris.
Yes, sir.
And Nick is not here this week. He's on vacation, dad life things. So shout out to him.
This ain't never seen, not heard, none of that this week.
None of that.
None of that this week. The real
As a dad,
dad,
when you go on vacation with kids, you're not on really on vacation. Or mom either. Let's be real.
It's true.
You just go to sleep somewhere else.
That's watch your kids somewhere else. Yeah, heck no.
And hope they appreciate it.
They do.
I hope they get back in time to have a vacation day from their vacation.
Yeah. A recovery day.
Yeah,
you
that recovery
have
day.
to.
Before you go back to work.
And we got one for that Vegas trip. I already took the next day. I think I took that whole weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you got married. You getting married though, so I guess that makes more sense. I think I just took off. I'm gonna take off today.
Oh, just that Friday? We come back Monday though.
No. I'm gonna take off that Monday.
Okay,
Friday and Monday too. Matter of fact, I better hope I still work there. I better hope I still got a job too. My family.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Got a dad joke for you guys.
What's the rating on the nastiness meter for today's joke?
Oh, it's clean. It's clean.
Oh, okay.
I actually forgot it already.
It's real clean. Yeah. He only remember the dirty ones. This boy is about to be corny.
It's clean. I did forget. Let me see if I can find it in my pictures.
Let's see if I can find it in my pictures.
Oh, and I did. A dad joke, man.
And then still announced it.
Because that whole process you just saw is only going to be in the episode. This will be in the short.
Yeah, I can do
it. Dad joke, man. What kind of birds stick together? What kind of birds stick together?
Flock together.
Crows. Crows stick together. That's the joke. Dad joke, man. Crows. What kind of birds stick together? Crows.
Am I missing it?
I'm definitely, bro. You miss it. That bad boy missed me. Crows.
All right.
Like Velcro?
Yeah.
I think the joke is Velcros.
All right, we must start this episode.
Velcro?
No, we ain't. This is the short. We did your joke for you.
Velcros make so much money.
There you go. I was like, we missing something.
Bro, I was thinking of the wins. You can't win Kickaboo Bird Crows. I was thinking them the whole time. Sing random.
I was like, what?
Oh, man, my
Velcro.
My apologies. It's late.
It is late. We're recording extra late.
It's like 11 o'clock at night. I've been up since like 5:30 exactly.
Come on, man. Yeah,
but I mean, isn't the joke in front of you though, bro?
Not at all times.
Okay. All right.
No.
I'll let it be. Let's go.
No. Got some dad news for you guys, though. This one's a little bit more parent news. But did you guys, the Final Four is going on? Did you guys see?
The Final Four. I quit looking at
my
bracket.
Yeah.
Already.
No, maybe not the Final Four. I think this weekend's actually Sweet 16, but
Sweet 16 and Elite 8.
Yeah.
I'm still doing all right.
Really?
Yeah. And my Yahoo boy, the other boy is done.
About to say after who was it? I think BYU just lost to I'm done.
Yeah, I had them losing. I'm doing all right.
I was tapped up last weekend.
But Maryland lost. Yeah.
Yeah. Last weekend, though, I forget which game it was, but Jaden Daniels was at the game. He's sitting next to Juju Watkins.
I saw that.
And, everybody's talking about they was canoodling.
I don't know if they was necessarily canoodling, but they looked like there was a lot of giggling.
There's a lot of that going on.
There was a lot of giggling, a lot of laughter, a lot of smiles.
I'm going to raise my hand and ask a question.
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell is, who are we talking about?
Jaden Daniels is the quarterback for
Commanders.
Oh, the young rookie dude.
Yeah, dude who went crazy this
year. I forgot his name, bro. He ain't playing. We in off season, man, bro. You better keep Who was he with?
And so he was
Juju Watkins.
He's the guard for USC.
Yeah.
And but
Which this ain't like it's just some like Instagram. Like I could go ahead and tell the story, bro. Tell it. My bad. I'm getting ahead of it. Getting ahead of it.
You know, you're sitting there, they tee-heeing and all this stuff, you know, but then you realize this man is worth $multi-million.
Right.
And so his
rookie contract, he got some money.
Yeah. But his mom/manager has to come over and break it up.
She sits in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We don't know the story.
Don't know the story. Don't know the background.
But there was just one picture. There was a video of them, and then I saw a picture and a video of her in the middle.
Like it's the seat in between.
No, they were sitting next to each other.
They was like, oh, and then mom came back. Like,
and then Mom Dukes came back and was like,
hey, that's my seat. I'm in. Let me get a ticket. I'm in 6B, bitch.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. I would get it if, like I said, if she was like some just random Instagram. Yeah, but it's not, I don't think like she's a little bit more established than that.
Yeah, very much so.
And she's gonna have her own loop. You know what I mean? She will. Much more than Instagram. Like, not that there are plenty of successful women for this man to meet, but if we talk about on the college level about his age, like
I think I think they're a good match. I mean, and financially, and I mean, because you don't want to. I'm not gonna say date somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? Date somebody.
Date poor.
Yes, I guess that is.
You know what? I don't know how to.
I don't know the politically correct way to say it. You know,
you want to date your own socioeconomic sphere.
Yeah, your own.
Is that what you're saying?
Your own tax bracket, I guess. And so I mean, they be in the same tax bracket. They're around the same age, but mom came in and cut that stuff out.
Focus on your career, boy.
Yeah, get that money first.
Come on, yeah.
The women will be there. I mean, this might. No, I'm not gonna say. I ain't gonna say that. But so she did get hurt later on. I think she got hurt Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so she season-ending injury.
Yeah, the girl started banging
right now, right?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the girls.
I haven't watched much of any of it really. After the first set of games, it was kind of over.
I don't even know if it's on Max. I might watch it again this weekend.
It is
for sure.
That's the only reason I'm watching it, because the other ones are on ESPN. And it's like I don't have that free. I can't watch whatever I want.
I'm right in that. I'm right at that. I'm about done watching sports. Period. Time frame
of the year.
Yeah. Like baseball coming back, basketball winding down. I'm about done. Like this is my.
I watch my Angels when I can.
This is my. I like sports gambling too much. Yeah. So I can't lie.
I was saying you watch baseball all the time though.
Yeah, I do like. That's what I'm saying. This is when I started I quit watching for a little while. Erased the sports betting apps.
Oh, okay.
It's your plans.
Yeah, this is my plans. I'm getting close to that time frame where I'm like, hey. Yeah, I take about a month. I take some months off, and you know what I mean. I don't really watch no sports, nothing at all. And I come back and I just watch, like no gambling on anything, and I just watch.
I respect it
until football season come back around.
I respect
over the summer. No sports gambling over the summer because I be wanting to get into golf and everything. The golf tournaments be brutal. They bad boys be banging. Talk about 100 G's, man.
Basketball goes until June. Huh? Basketball goes until June.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I take a little bit of time off to get back into it. So
football picks up in like August, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you gambling on preseason games?
No.
I was going to say, man, we might need an intervention.
No preseason. No name. That's what I'm saying. Like I really got to stop it before, like, because baseball is easy to get into money in baseball, and like seriously, baseball, golf, you can just get into it, and it's research and stuff, and I don't want to do it like that. So I just say, you know what, get out of there.
They be playing double headers and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and you get so much research to get into. You know what I mean? Just the way the lineups work and the pool of games you can look at just to see how people's behaviors go. You know what I mean? And batting is the most difficult thing to do, so you got to look at pitchers and batters and circumstances. Nah, you don't want to get in there.
Yeah, see, I love that. Yeah. That's why I didn't start. Because, I took probability and statistics in high school.
Oh, dang.
Bro, that's how my mind works. But I was like, that'll be addicting.
It's addicting.
I don't have an addictive personality, but if especially if I win a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you get caught up. Like, you just get caught up doing it, and it's like I rather enjoy. I want to enjoy the game more than.
Yeah, that's how I feel about fantasy football right now. That's why I don't get it, because it's like I'm just playing with friends, and it's not even. It's like we put in 50, and it still gets competitive, and it's still like, man, I'm looking and I'm reaching. I'm like, man, I can't even enjoy a football game if I do get to watch one.
See, I know football enough.
Yeah.
I know those sports enough to where I can just get it and be done with it, and I'm cool. Like,
but then I'm cheering against people. I end up cheering against the Colts because they messing up stuff. Like it's weird.
Never bet against your own people. Just don't ignore them. That's like
if they play.
I said never bet against the Eagles.
I mean, it's different than betting against the Colts.
That's true. That is true. It's a dumb bet to bet against the Eagles.
The Eagles are constant winners. My Colts are 50-50.
It's nuts. Oh, I think they did all right this season. They've still had a losing season.
Yeah, they did all
right. But the next story. Indiana teacher is accused of raping 3 teens.
Forcing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, we just gonna go straight into this one, huh?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
She forced me. Now, I can't. No,
I saw it. I saw the business. I saw the joke.
I was coming around the corner.
Nope.
Decided to go straight and turn making that left.
Yeah, I don't joke about these things.
That's what I'm saying. I realized what I was doing, and I'm not gonna do it.
That's crazy though. And I when I saw the story, it's kind of crazy how many guys are like, oh,
where was she at when I was?
Which as a high school kid, okay, I can see you thinking that, but as a grown man, like
a grown man with kids, you have
you know what I mean? I don't have any sons. I got daughters, so it's a huge hell no. But even sons, like
with my
weird.
I'm like,
that's not.
No,
get away from my son.
Exactly.
Like my dog. I have handsome sons, and I have big old handsome sons. Like my son's 6'4", 6'5".
You talked about it last week. I meant short.
No. I'm talking regular height. I'm talking wildin'. There's no. But seriously, you should see these ladies looking at my kids, man.
Yeah.
Like straight, like that's no joke. Like seriously. Like Zion even said something to me one time. He was like, man, like the way I guess kind of weird, but they all I was like, yeah, dude, it's kind of handsome, homie. Like it's like be cool, leave them old ladies alone. Tell them old ladies to get out of here.
And don't let them end up at the old folks home.
Come on, man. Unless you can get on the wheel automatically. Tell them to have the paperwork ready. And you don't know he did it. He don't know how to sign his name. He's just gonna say Zion in 4 letters, and he can't write no signature. It's just Z-I-O.
His signature is useless nowadays anyway.
It's just 4 letters. He don't even put his last name. You gonna know it's him. And it ain't gonna be even. It's the I gonna be up to the side somewhere.
Oh shoot!
You gonna know you give him his money.
That son is a character
out there getting it
straight up.
If he can get it legally, I support that.
He 18 now. My son turned 18 yesterday.
Happy birthday to that young man.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I guess I can't stop him from messing with them old ladies now.
He's illegal now.
He's a grown man.
Go get him one of them old ladies.
He gonna come home
with Betty White.
Hey, Daddy, this is Miss Esther.
And she gave me butterscotch.
Come on, man.
She wasn't butterscotch. It was a Werther's. She gave me a Werther's.
She gonna have one of them
strawberry cream,
one of them triple decker purses that's like 3 feet tall. You know them boys. They either go real wide or real tall. You know, eye-shaped bags. Got a whole diapers in there. It's the pins in there.
Man, that's a new diaper. That's a diaper bag, maybe though. Got to keep the pins.
Come on, Pops, you got a diaper thong. When she knows she got to go, she can pull out the flaps from the side.
Man, no. I don't want to. I'm getting. I don't want to envision.
Restart the show.
No, you gotta stand on that one. You gotta stand that one.
I took that joke. You taking that one?
You gotta stand on that one.
Hey, man, can you imagine she pull out a diaper thong?
No, I don't want you.
No, nobody's ever thought about that.
You're making me imagine that.
I'm trying not to be a visual person right now.
What's that called? Extra wingtip?
No.
He's talking about the shoes and wingtips.
Extra wing.
Man, where's Nick at?
Yeah,
we need
somebody to wrap this up. Look, no. Here's my take on this. I think it's weird, like I said, that so many people are enamored with it.
Yeah, that was my thought.
That was like.
Although, did you see her?
She looks attractive.
She is above average attractive.
Yeah,
and that's what's so.
That's why I said, as a high school kid, I get it. Like, I get other high school kids being like, "Oh yeah." But like, as a grown man with children, like, under no circumstances am I encouraging any of this. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, I got daughters, and I make sure people see me with my daughters. Yes. Look, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I was in the gym. And I didn't even think about it till now. Like, I was deadlifting yesterday. I put up 405 yesterday.
That's
sure. You know what I mean? Just for one time. Just trying to get it back. You know what I mean? Not where I used to be, but still at almost 40, I'm cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So then I thought about it. I was like, my daughter had one of her little male friends on the phone. Like, just straight, like, platonic. Like, he's a good young dude. And I was like, oh, okay, that's probably good he was on the phone because he's going to tell everybody. Nah, don't mess with her. Daddy put up 405.
Yeah.
Like I don't want any of that coming my child's way at all, even from children her age. So why would I encourage that from somebody older? Like, and the fact that they think it's boys and that automatically makes it all right is weird.
Yeah,
like it's okay.
That's mentally damaging to that child. Like your first time should not be with somebody who has some sort of control over you.
Like, yeah, that's weird.
Like.
And your first time shouldn't be experienced so young in general.
Somebody
who had
like that's weird.
Like wish I would have waited.
It's just like are they trying to make this a regular? Like I don't know. It bothered me a lot.
Yes,
it bothered me a lot.
I will say another thing that bothers me. I didn't see her, but I do remember one. It was one lady. Like I think it was in Texas. And she got caught with a kid. And she was like married. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
It was weird. And she was ridiculously pretty. I'm like, man, you're married. You're ridiculously attractive. It's like, I don't understand.
It's got to be a power thing. Like they want to feel that power.
It has to be something else. Like it can't be.
You find this 13-year-old kid.
Yeah. Like it's something else. Like, and it's one of those things where I hope something is figured out to where it doesn't get to the point because it's been happening a lot more. I don't know if it's more.
I don't know if it's happening more or if it's just coming out more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I think people are getting caught way more.
Yeah.
So much technology about. I mean, they talking on Snapchat.
Because I mean, dude got caught when we was in school. The student team, like it's been happening. You know what I mean? It's always.
But and then we're more connected. Like we probably never would have heard this story before. It would have been in whatever community it happened.
But this is in Indiana, it's in Morgantown.
But like the story in Texas, like we never would have heard that.
Never would have heard that. So it's just one of those things where I'm hoping it's not going to become one of those situations where it's like, we got to garnish teachers. Not garnish, just the word I'm looking for. Like, test teachers a certain way. Like, why aren't we looking at getting teachers tested like how we talking about?
I can see that coming, tested.
Like a psychological
type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, you know how we talk about police again, like, we should have more testing for police so they don't act this way.
And they do psychological testing for police officers now.
You know, they did have that. Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not complete, but it's something.
But I think teaching, like, it's just education is just one of those things where we're going so downhill.
In general. Yeah, education in general. And let's be honest, like, it's kind of hard to put more standards on teachers when they're already having such
right, and
I think that's how some of these weird people might be ending up. Because there's no way some of these people haven't, been let go somewhere else or something. You know what I mean?
Like, that weird behavior had to pop up somewhere else.
Right. So like that's
like even somebody knew in college that you was a little weird.
It's got something.
Something happened. Something happened.
So I don't know, man. But just to get back to what you said, I think education in general, like it's scary how
it's done.
And you know, people were complaining about the Department of Education. Like, the Department of Education really doesn't enforce any actual educational things. They just provide like funding for certain things and things like that. Like as far as like their power over what's being taught, like there's not a whole bunch of that.
Yeah, I still haven't.
So research. So it's just schools are just failing in general.
Yeah,
like it's not the government's fault, and it's. I don't think it's any one institution's fault. Like if they think it's a huge, basically worst case scenario, where we've come into, where we've just been kind of riding this wave, and circling this whirlpool, and now it's just getting quicker because we're getting closer to the center of, you know what I mean? And so now we're starting to feel like when you moving around the outside of the whirlpool, you gotta feel like in danger because you're like, we might be able to still get it. We're not moving that fast. You know what I mean? Now it's like, now we circling the drain now. Like this is a different feeling.
Yeah, coming from like segregation and all of that other type of stuff, and bringing it all the way back around to just the financial differences in different locations. Or
even the differences in what they teaching. Like, that's like up in New York, super woke, versus down in Florida, they don't even want to call slaves anymore in Texas. Right. And so this politics shouldn't be a part of education in general, unless you're taking a political class.
There's no universal bar.
No, and that's the problem.
Unless you want to be a lawyer.
So anyway, sorry, we went off the tracks on that.
We did.
I got one more story for you guys. A teen in McDonald's drive-thru and jumped through window.
Hold on, wait.
That happens a lot.
4.
It's more to it. She jumps through the window to save somebody's life who was choking in the car.
Oh, shut up. Congratulations. Give it the key to the seat.
I started to laugh. I was like, wait, let me hear the rest.
Hold on, wait. So they couldn't wait to eat till they got their food?
I guess, them chicken nuggets.
As soon as he got the fry, got the bag, hey, thank you.
He immediately started dying. And a 15-year-old had to jump through the window. This happened in Minnesota.
But how do you jump through the window and apply the Heimlich?
I don't know.
It
doesn't say what
she did. Like jump through the window and just like punch him in the stomach. Like I need to know how this happened.
Yeah, it's like, hey, she did her thing.
Because at a certain point, it would have been just faster to go around and get out. If you like,
to go out and
Usually the door is not that many steps away from the drive-through. So I want to know.
This is a life or death situation. I don't know.
And like, it's not easy. Like I work the drive-through. Like yes. Can't just jump. You got to get a running start,
and you got to go sideways. Like you ain't going straight through.
Hey man, I don't know. She got that action.
But I still want to know. Like, was it like a Superman punch? Like,
I mean, choking. Maybe he got out the car choking. Maybe he was doing bad.
To get as close as you need to be to get your food out the drive-thru window, you can't open the door.
That's what I'm saying. He drove off eating the fries, bro. He was already past. He ate the fry. He drove off, had to put it in park. He lucky he ain't the car ain't rolled on without it,
man.
Yes.
We got
you can't ever go back to that restaurant either.
Not.
Can you just imagine you go back? Yo, this is a nigga that was choking.
Everybody know your name like it's chill.
Yeah, like, hey,
don't choke again.
Don't choke. Hey man, it's on us today. We almost killed you last time, so we want to make sure that you get a meal today.
They call him Nick Choker.
The choker's back. No, you pay for this food. You die, it's on you. It's on you. Down off this freebie.
Hey, homie gonna sue McDonald's. The fries with the wrong size.
It's too thick.
They ain't cut them to proportion.
He gave me a fry, gave me a potato finger.
Gave me the Diddy fry.
That baby on.
Hey man, you gotta be like 7 episodes in a row, bro.
Where Diddy comes up.
You gotta be like 7 episodes in
Y'all
a row.
see that clip I sent? He said it was an AI. AI was getting out of control.
Oh, AI's, yeah.
But it was Diddy talking. He was like, the Roman Empire, why they were... I can't even say it with a straight face, dog. Roman, you know why they were in charge? Olive oil. And then he said a couple other things, me, baby Yoda. And then I was like,
AI getting out of control.
AI's getting out of control,
scary,
bro.
Man. Shout out to AI. Let's cut up the clips. But yeah, this is the 3 stories I got. We probably
AI is our producer right now.
Exactly.
Talk crazy.
Exactly. Those 3 stories I got. It's something Chris brought up though was the Anthony Mack interview on Pivot. Very, very good. Almost lost the whole thing here tonight.
Yeah, we did get caught up. That's how we're recording. So
Pivot's a dope podcast, man.
It is. I'm gonna start checking that out. But they're talking about masculinity at one point. And so we thought, well, we talk about masculinity. And you hear things about toxic masculinity. I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like it's wrong. Sometimes I feel like what they call toxic isn't toxic. Maybe
I think the problem is all masculinity got labeled toxic.
Yeah.
For some people at least. Not for everybody, so let me not speak. But I think there is a toxic masculinity, and then there's just masculinity. Like he was saying, like we were raised, yes sir, no sir. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Open doors, respect women. Like that was a man to me. Like that's who I looked up to. You know what I mean? That's that's who my father, my grandfather were. You know what I mean? These were the type of men that they just were. Mm-hmm. And so I think that in itself, there's nothing wrong with that. Because my father never told my mother she couldn't. Like, it was never it was never that. It was more of even in all the tumultuous ongoings of their relationship, there was never you got to do this or you got to do that to, the overlord type of situation. Mm-hmm. I think that's where it gets toxic.
The 1950s.
Yeah, but even with my grandparents though, like a lot of people, I've heard people say, "Oh, yo, that 1950 love was different." And somebody will reply, "Well, that's because your grandmama couldn't go nowhere." Yeah. And to a point, I believe that is true. Like women did not have the same options.
Granny had to duck if she.
But
now my granny.
Now my granny was throwing hands.
My granddaddy had to duck.
She throwing hands, bro. But I also think like my grandfather died pretty much a year after my grandmother, so I don't think they could have lived without each other in general. Yeah. I don't think either of them would have had much success in life solo, just because they were a team, for better or for worse. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think people went into it thinking that
was their thought. There was no out.
There was no out. And then of course there's certain reasons for divorce, but outside of those reasons, we gonna make this work.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think there's both sides of that story where women did have less choices, less options, but like I said, my grandfather, the day my grandmother left, he was like, "I'm going with my wife." You know what I mean? So he was ready to go that day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So the fact that he stayed for another year just for us, I love it. You know what I mean? Because he stayed. I got to hear some stories, different things, spend some time with him. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it was that type of relationship with them. Now, my grandfather, he controlled all the money. I think that's more of a generational thing. But my grandmother also babysat. He never made her do anything with her money. She might pay this or that, but it was never like, "Oh, you got to take your money over here." Like, he allowed her to make her money and spend it as she saw fit. Yeah. And so for me, that was always okay. Like, this is. I wish right now that the economy was like that, where we could still do. Heck yeah. Like, even when I had a good manager job, my wife still had to work. So it's wild, but that's masculinity to me. I think toxic masculinity is a thing, though. Yeah, and I think we need to separate the two, though. I think just calling all masculinity toxic masculinity is part of the problem. Like, just because it's a super. I don't know if it's not really a feminist thing, because I don't see feminists as like there's these people who are shouting, and then there's feminists. Feminists just want fair rights for women. You know what I mean? Yes. I get that. And then there's these people over here who are shouting all men are, you know what I mean? There's, what do they call it? There's misogynists and misandrists. That's the opposite. You know what I mean? So women who think men are inferior.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of that talk now, and I think that gets pushed out there, and then I think that turns dudes up. You know what I mean? And I think that's what pushes guys to the toxic, like the Andrew Tates.
Yeah.
And they're like dude is so toxic.
He's bad.
Like,
I don't listen to that.
I tried to just for informational purposes, I tried to listen to dude, bro. And I was like, how do y'all?
Because it's got to be an act. That's got to be. You can't be that toxic in real life.
You gotta be. Hey,
I don't know.
You think so?
He fighting child porn cases right now too, eh?
Human trafficking. I don't know about child. I know you got some human trafficking stuff.
I don't know what he got going on. He moved to Romania and all that. I don't know what he got going on. But yeah,
it's like how much, and I think guys really buy into that though.
Oh yeah, people pay him for courses.
That's him. Like there was homie that passed away, the black dude,
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Yeah,
he is a bit different though.
Right, and I put it as the same. He just said it differently. Like it's the same. Like I be honest. Like to me, I'm a little different because I would say my pops was probably more toxic at the time. You know what I mean? Like just solely be like he just was. Where like he grew up where his father was, hey, you gonna do this, do this and that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so he kind of had that, and him and my mom went through it.
Okay, so wait, are we talking generational or are we talking toxic?
Like just
both. Generational
okay. Stuff. You know what I mean? Like this is the role of the woman, this is the role of the man. But my pops felt it was toxic because of how strong he. You know what I mean? He'll fight it tooth and nail. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Not that my mom worked and she did her thing or whatever, but like he still like, hey, he come home. Why ain't dinner done? You know what I mean? Like type of stuff. And so he had to learn. And so I say me watching that growing up, I probably went the other way so strong. Like to where I took masculinity, like I let Jessica do whatever she wants. You know what I mean? Like I literally have like, hey, you at any point in time you can tell me whatever you want to do and I would never tell you no. You know what I mean? If I have a choice of something, I'm gonna do different. You know what I mean? Like you tell me you want to go be with that Negro over there, you can go do your thing, baby. I will never hold you back. I promise you.
Just don't come back.
Yeah, just come back. I don't know if your space is gonna be available here when you return, but you can. You know what I mean? Like you want to, but like seriously though, you want to start. Like she started her business. She want to do her things. She wanted to go to school. I'm never like you want to go to school. You want to hey, we'll figure it out. Go. Live your life. You know what I mean? We got one of these things here for what we know for this experience and who you are right now. Try to figure something out, do your thing. And so I would say there's probably some downfalls with that. There's probably some of the roles you should probably take. I don't know if they're necessarily gender roles where you gotta say this is masculine and feminine. But there's definitely some age.
I think there's definitely some more masculine traits and more feminine traits.
Yeah, you know.
I think everybody has them within them to a certain level.
I think I would say I said it that way now because people are different.
Yeah,
I would say there's more, and that's why I say because with Anthony Mackie we brought up his, he got into some flack because he said masculinity is ended. Yeah, American man, okay, you know what I mean. He was getting some
to a point. I think it's been under attack.
But I say
but because of the BS that comes along with, like I said, there's always this. There's
beyond
and there's this crazy people on the other side
exactly
who get blasted the loudest.
But beyond the people talking, beyond the actual action, I would say beyond all of that, it's the actual actions. Like there are guys who are just uncomfortable with those masculine situations. You know what I mean? Like guys who aren't going to go, you know what I mean, and handle a business transaction. You know what I mean? Like you hear guys joke about it all the time, like, oh, my cheeseburger, I ain't get cheese on my food, who's gonna argue about it? You know what I mean?
But I think there were always those people.
That's what I'm saying. But that's grown to areas of life to where women are more prone to handle business in certain situations that I've seen. You know what I mean?
I have no wife handle situations that I know I might be picked.
That's what I'm saying.
That I might turn into toxic masculinity.
Exactly.
Like
that's
I go up here and I don't receive the answer I need. It's about to pop up.
People, and that's why people are different. Our situations have changed so much to where those, like certain interactions you can't label them masculine and feminine anymore. Because she might be better with money than you. Where it was traditionally better, more, you know what I mean, for a man.
But I think those are skills.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
But the traits to me are different.
But that's what I'm saying. But the working and handling all that was more masculine. And but the skills, they're being labeled for what they are now. They're just skills. Are you better at this or are you not?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, I would hear even the man at work now that says, he makes the money and he just gives it all to his wife and she's the one who pays the bills and all of that.
Yeah, but there was still that was people didn't talk like that though. Like if you
bro, I know a lot of old couples who do.
That's what I'm saying. But if you get around them, if you talk about them with their men, if they sit around a group of men, they wouldn't say it wouldn't come out that way.
I know a lot of people.
I know a lot of people who since I was little. Bro, that's 80s babies, bro.
I understand what you're saying, and I've heard it. I know exactly what you're saying. But if they were sitting around talking with their equal friends, they were talking to young guys, you know what I mean, giving them advice.
I don't know.
If they sitting around talking with their equal friends about how they getting money and what they doing with their money, the conversation
I can already see them saying, "Yeah, got paid. I gave you all my money. All I got is this drink." I can see them sitting around with their boys.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's just talking about them giving out, paying for everything. But if they broke it down specifically and they actually got into it, it would be a different conversation. Trust me, that's just the general talk. Because I say that now, I give my wife all my money. But if we sat down and actually broke it down, I'd have a different, he has a different concept in his head. I guarantee you, like you do. I guarantee y'all give money away to keep it separate. Yours might be a little separated, I think.
Yeah.
I think y'all stuff is separated.
Mm-hmm.
But I think yours and y'all stuff been together to where hey, now y'all separated too? Oh, dang, y'all stuff is separated.
I mean, it's just...
See, that's what
I was always pretty decent with money.
Yeah.
And so that's why.
And see, mine was just more...
And I was like, I'll take care of the major bills. This is it. I'll take care of this. Rent, power, water, whatever. I'll pay this.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you don't have to worry about this. Now, all that extra stuff you want the kids to do, that's you.
I can dig that.
That's you. You know what I mean? So vacations, extra vacations, I can help. But I'm not about to be, and I'm not even the one signing the kids up for stuff. So you can't ask me to pay for stuff. I'm not.
See, okay, that's what I'm saying.
So that was it. So that was it. But that's kind of how we did it. Now it's a little bit different now that I'm trying to do real estate stuff like that. I've still been paying for the rent and stuff like that. But it's it's more shared now because sometimes I might have a surplus where she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Other times, she might have a surplus where I don't.
Oh yeah.
So that's the thing. To me, that's why I said masculinity. That's masculinity is also knowing to be yo, that's okay, you got it, you got me, okay, and just having the humility to communicate those things.
Yes,
I don't think that gets talked about as masculinity either, because especially as men, especially as black men, but just as men in general, you taught to show no weakness.
Yes.
Coming from the neighborhoods, our parents got us out of the hoods as we got older, but we all came from the hood originally.
Yeah, for sure.
You learn very young. You don't walk around looking weak. You look like food. You look like bread.
It's still to this day.
Yeah. That's what I tell people. I would tell people, you can go in any hood and walk around as long as you look like you're supposed to be there. Ain't nobody gonna mess with somebody.
Looking so nervous.
Yeah, you look nervous. You look, we gonna come see what you about.
You up to something.
Right. Here. Wolves leave other wolves alone. Well, look, unless we got beef with them wolves over there, we don't need to go bother them wolves. But if we see some sheep, I'm hungry. That's what it is. I was saying that way back when I was living a little bit crazier when y'all left the state. You know what I mean? But
hey, bro, you explained what I was trying to get at a bit ago, though. When you were saying you took care of the major bills. You those are what I was saying that guys would do. They were saying they giving their wife all their money, but they would take they was just giving the responsibility of actually writing checks.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But they if they actually broke down who was paying the money.
Well, that's working though.
Yeah.
I mean, the wife was.
That was understood though.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. That's what I wasn't trying to say that they I don't think it's more of a guy passing on the responsibility. That's just the money in general. That's just literally here you go to the bank.
Absolutely.
See, that's toxic masculinity,
and that's what I'm saying. That's what it was. That's what I say. It's the same thing, but the roles now, the skills are different, and I don't know.
The women have more skills now. I don't mean that in an offensive way, but like in
they're allowed to exercise their skills.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like I think that they always had. That's why my mama worked 3, 4, 5 different.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I mean? So and be good at all of them, from bus driver to administrative assistant to secretary to all of that. Like, and so it was never a lack of skills; it was a lack of opportunity.
Yes,
I think that's what it was. And now that, even though we won't say it's level, but slowly those areas are starting to erode now, and it's good for everybody in society. I think
it's good for the economy.
Good for it, yes. But I think Anthony Mackie was onto something when he said masculinity in itself is under attack. But I think it's because people don't understand what masculinity actually truly is. And I think that's the problem. And you can't blame them because all they have to go on is their experience with what they consider masculinity.
Exactly.
You know, so if you had an abusive father and that's what you consider masculinity, masculinity will be toxic to you because that's all you know. So that's all you can apply in your mind.
Yeah.
Until you talk to somebody, meet some new people, hopefully meet some people of high caliber character, and then hopefully those experiences can begin to allow you to have a different viewpoint. But until those things happen for you, I can get why some people have that mindset. But I also think, like, as you age and as you grow older, it's your responsibility to do everything you can to heal and become a better person. So if you have that mindset at 22, I get it. But if you have that mindset at 40, okay, that every man is toxic and all that, like, you may need to look at yourself and what you're bringing into your life. So that's all I'm saying. Like, and I say that to the dudes too. Every woman is crazy. Like, well, you keep choosing them. What are you bringing into your life?
Yeah, you on your third marriage. That's your problem.
Right. What is the criteria you are using for these decisions? And so I think that's it. I think
every woman crazy. You got me one. Just stuck with that crazy. And that's
I'm cool with the one.
Stay with the crazy. You know.
She crazy, so you don't ever know. So it's just something new every time.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Nah.
Our wives are crazy. We're off.
Yeah.
That's why we're not staying with them. They're staying with us.
Yeah.
But do you guys have any advice for the people out there before we cut out tonight? We are good.
I think we hit a lot of good points tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all let me talk a lot tonight. I realize. I just think about it.
Everybody talked a lot tonight.
That's all good.
I feel like
we're doing some talking.
That was a good topic for it though.
But no advice you guys want to give to the people tonight. Nothing like that.
Well, shoot, just to piggyback on what we were talking about. Like I said, it's your responsibility to find healing, and whatever form that takes, as long as it's not some sort of illicit substance, I think is a good thing. As long as you can find something. For me, I find peace in the gym, and in hanging out with my kids.
Yeah.
And so that's where I find my peace. And after a rough time where I found a lot of my healing. So I would say, as an adult, it is your responsibility. It's your duty, not just your responsibility, to become the best version of you that you can be. So work on that and find healing for yourself.
That's good
advice. That's what's up. All about you gotta heal, man. It's a lot of trauma we've been through as kids that we don't realize was trauma, and that shit just kind of be popping back up and random things, and like, oh man, that's kind of messed up. I did that. Yeah. And went through
a few therapy sessions, you'll find out how many more freshmen. You'll find out they'll say, oh, you've been dealing with this since you was like 11, 12 years old. Like 11, 12. What are you talking about? Then they're going to name off things that happened that you said. You're going to be like, oh, that's that. Shout out.
Find a good therapist.
Find a good therapist.
If you're going to do it. Because a lot of therapists just keep rehashing stuff.
And they just the same wounds.
We keep opening up the same wounds. Yeah. The whole point is for you to be able to, close those wounds up, suture them somehow. And heal. And heal. You keep just picking at it, it's not going to heal. Same thing. So whatever form that takes, so make sure your therapist is actually getting you towards somewhere positive, not just help you cope for the week.
Yeah. What Prince say, Dr. Feel good, make you feel all right.
All right, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us this week. Spread freedom. Randall, my homeboy Chris over there. A random fact of the day. A day on Venus lasts longer than a year on Venus. Because its rotation on its axis takes 243 days, while its orbit around the sun takes 225 Earth days.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you'd be in dark for a long time if you're on the wrong side. You just gotta keep walking every day.
That's what I'm trying to
random
fact of the week, man.
So it spins slower than it goes around the sun.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's absolutely wild.
I didn't know that was possible. Hey, random fact, learn something every day, man.
Can you imagine the Earth stopping that long?
That's what I'm saying. You would have to just keep walking until you stay in the sunlight. It'd be like Alaska. You'd have only longer. Because you'd have 3 months of complete dark.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll catch you guys next week.
Boys are going to catch on fire.